Hi, everybody. My name is Henry Nyakarundi, CEO of ARED. And today we're going to deep dive into what ARED does, how we're planning to revolutionize the digital infrastructure space in Africa, and what value can we bring to investors that are interested in looking at us. And before I get started, I'm going to read you a quote of the CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, which was a very interesting quote that summarized pretty much why our technology is cutting edge. However, we are at the peak centralization right now as computing become embedded everywhere in our world, transforming how we interact with people, places, and things. And as physical and digital world converge, we will require more sovereignty and decentralized control. Cloud and edge computing will evolve to meet all of these real world needs. So we're moving from a centralized cloud infrastructure to a centralized, distributed, and decentralized infrastructure. Now, how our technology work? Pretty much, we distribute what we call edge gateway. They're pretty much mini server, and we distribute in a specific area like universities, bus stops, schools, restaurants, hotel, buses. Um, And those edge gateway, we've been able to combine Wi-Fi, storage, and computing power into one solution. And our goal is to build application on top of this infrastructure to service those different customers. And the way we build those applications, we build some of them internally, but also we launching our dev marketplace where we'll be opening this infrastructure to developers that want to build the application on the edge and service our customer for revenue sharing model. And that's also part of the game changing aspect. So this infrastructure is low cost. It's much easier to deploy and manage. And most importantly, it works as one unit, like a cluster. So not only you can host application for customer, but you can distribute those applications via Wi-Fi. And we're a B2B business. And we have three key areas we focus on. First, we focus on small, medium sized businesses that are looking to transform their business. For example, restaurants, hotel, they're always looking for suites of application like table management system, security camera system. And today they have to deal with multiple vendors. And a lot of time they have to deal with multiple hardware. But with our Edge Gateway, you can combine all those applications. We've already combined four of them into one solution and provide to those customer at a much more lower cost. They don't have to buy the hardware. The hardware is free of charge, and they only pay for application that they're interested in. But on top of that, we can host application for customers that are looking for low cost storage and computing power for their business, like IoT, for people that are looking to build AI application and looking for computing power at a much lower cost. They'll be able to do that or virtualize or containerize the application also within that same infrastructure. And the last way we plan to monetize, as I mentioned earlier, is the marketplace, which is key. ARED cannot continue developing application. It just takes too much time. It requires a lot of people to maintain, monitor those applications. So we realize we need to open this infrastructure to third party developers and companies that have the application our clients need and are willing to distribute on our infrastructure for revenue sharing model. And today we have 28 Edge Gateway deployed. Our biggest client is Beka Arena. We have a partnership with MTN Rwanda and Canal Box. And one of the things we're working on that's going to be very exciting is how to use Edge Gateway in public Wi-Fi um, areas. One of the biggest challenges with public Wi-Fi is how you monetize. And we all know in Africa, low-income communities cannot afford internet. So instead of monetizing from the end user, now with the Edge Gateway we provide, we can monetize from businesses that need storage and computing power to run their business while we're serving the end user via Wi-Fi for internet and even application. I can give you example like government application. It's a big problem for citizens to always buy internet. They can't afford it because internet costs in Africa is one of the highest. So if you host those applications on the edge, you can actually access it offline. Our team, we have over 20 years experience in sales, in technology. Myself, I'm a computer science major, but my forte is business development. I've been an entrepreneur now for over 20 years. Kendrick is our tech lead when it comes to the distributed infrastructure. He has over 20 years experience in cloud infrastructure. Placide is our tech lead. I handle mostly all our front and back end application running on top of the infrastructure. And of course, Didan handle all our sales on the market, specifically as we start in Rwanda. So we're currently looking for 500,000, it's a seed round, to continue expansion, optimizing our technology. With this 500,000, we plan to deploy around $200 to $300 between two markets, Rwanda and Uganda. And the last thing is we need to strengthen our team. One of the key function or modules we need to integrate now is AI tools, light AI tools that will allow customer to build interesting AI model for their business. As we all know, AI is the future, but running AI models on a data center is extremely expensive. And a lot of startups will be looking for low-cost ways to run their model on the edge. And that's really one of the next step of development we want to work out. Thank you.